Hey guys, so I know I'm a little bit more pale than I normally am. I just did a geisha makeup tutorial, but now I'm going to be doing a more wearable makeup look for you guys. So in this tutorial, I'm going to be using the Annabelle Studio 4 Show eyeshadow quad in Tiger Eye. I didn't even realize what the name was of the quad. I normally called it my Tiger Eye because of the colors that they are. Oh, there goes my mirror. So it's like oranges and browns, and they're just really pretty. No, this video is not sponsored by Annabelle, even though I am using most of their products, so some people might think I am, but I'm really not. I just like their products, so I own them. I'm mainly using their brushes as well, but obviously you could use any brushes that you have. But yeah, so pretty much I'm only going to be using this quad. If you don't know what Annabelle is, they are a Canadian makeup line. But yeah, so other than that, let's get started on the tutorial. So I already have my eyes primed with my Elizabeth Arden Eye Fix Primer. So the first color I'm going to be taking is the lightest shade in the quad with a big fluffy brush, and I'm going to be applying that all over the eye up to the brow. And yes, my brow is also a lot lighter too because I covered it with makeup. So now they're even more non-existent than they normally are. So just quickly, nothing nice, just slop that color on. I like using a really nice nude shade before the rest of the colors because it gives them something to blend to, so they don't just stick right to that base that you put down first. But after that, I'm going to be taking a small eyeshadow brush. This is the A8 by Annabelle, and I'm going to be taking the light orange color, and I'm going to be applying this color all over the eyelid. It says you can use them wet or dry. I've never used them wet, but it says obviously they're going to be more intense. But for now, I'm just going to be using them dry. So just blending that color as I go along. So since we're working lightest to darkest, obviously the next shade what I'm going to be taking is this red color, and I'm actually going to be using this color wet. So I just sprayed my 242 brush by MAC with Fix Plus, and I wiped off the excess because I don't want it soaking wet, because then it will pretty much make the product more like a paste than a nice damp powder. So this color is going to be going all in the outer crease, bringing it up pretty much as high as you want. I want a sharper edge, so I'm going to be drawing that kind of straight line up at the side and then pulling it in. And then once it dries, you're going to want to go ahead and take that other side of the brush and apply it dry. Even though the whole thing's dry, but I mean the whole thing's wet, it will look a little bit more intense, just if you add more layers of the color. With that same red color, it's kind of gonna be kind of dramatic, so I'm gonna be taking with that same brush and that same red color, just from the outer corner, I'm just bringing it inwards so we get that nice strong definition from the rest of the eye. So once your brush is dry, like I said, just take that shade and kind of blend it out, and then go back with that lightest shade in your big fluffy brush and just go ahead and do your highlight. And then with the final brush, we're going to be taking the darkest color, and then I'm using the A10 from Annabelle, and I'm going to be placing this color right in the crease. So right where it goes in, mine is right there. So that is exactly where my brush is going to be sitting, right in there. And then while I'm doing this, I'm actually going to be bringing it right across the bottom lash line to make it fuller. And then all I'm doing after that is just blending that dark color out into the red. And if necessary, you can just keep going back and forth between that red and that brown color. Smoke the bottom lash line out a little bit. I took that same brush and smudged a little bit of the darkest brown. And white would be too harsh because these are more earthy tones. So I'm taking the Stila liner in Topaz, and I'm going to be lining my bottom waterline with that. And for the top, you can do eyeliner, but I like the way it looks just like this. So I'm just going to be applying a little bit of mascara, and then I'll show you how to do the rest of the face. And for the face, we are going to be taking the brightest blush you've probably ever seen in your entire life. I'm only using this one because I already have a little bit of it on from my prior look. This is Exhibit A by NARS. Yes, I know it's very scary. And for me, you're probably thinking, why on earth is she putting that color on her very fair skin? To be honest, this is one of my favorite blushes. I think this color looks amazing on fair skin, but if you're not good at blending out cheek colors, don't try it because you'll probably end up looking like a clown. So I'm literally taking the tiniest bit of this color because it's so pigmented, like I hardly tapped any putting it on, and you can see how much is on the brush. So I just wipe it on the back of my wrist, and then I very lightly, like I hold it from the end, and I start in the outer part and I bring it in, so it's very, very light when it's actually on the apples of your cheeks. And honestly, it's not even scary. Like, it just gives you a really, really nice flush look to your face. And for the lips, I'm going to do my favorite lip combo. It's just a very nude lip because I don't want to do anything really dramatic because the eyes are pretty heavy with makeup. So I'm just going to go nude, keep that earthy kind of vibe happening. So you probably see me do this lip look many times. I'm just using Creme de Nude by MAC. Just putting that all over my lip, just to give it a little bit of color. Like so. And then on top of that, for some shine, is my Estee Lauder's High Gloss in Golden Goddess. And I normally just apply that just to the center of the lip, just to get a little bit of sheen. It's my favorite nude lip. Like, it's so easy. It takes seconds. Like, you literally just saw how easy that was. And since my eyes are fairly matte, all these shadows have a matte base to them. Yes, they might have a little sparkle to them, but they're very matte. That's why they're a little bit harder to work with, and my eye just totally like went all crazy there. Don't mind my skin, it's kind of off. Like, I might have some major bags happening under my eyes. But here is the eye. It's just this really nice tiger eye. So yeah, really nice reds, brown, and then the cheek. You could totally go with something lighter on the cheek, but I'm just saying I had it on already, so I was just applying it. Like, you could totally go with something really light and neutral. And then the lip is just really, really light and easy. But I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!